What's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say off this video. Just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. First off, I just bought the oldest breakfast burrito in history from a gas station, so I'm probably gonna get the shits. I don't want to shit my pants today. I haven't done that since I was 35. Fucking implied volatility, man. Shit. Sorry. I have to swear immediately in these videos because they can restrict algorithm rules. Okay. Uh, I guess the fact is, we talked about yesterday being excited, but not to get too excited, not to jack your titties too much because these things can happen. It goes down. The only good thing I'll say is I was able to buy more shares today. And for me personally, I don't feel like I have enough GME shares or to where I want to have. So, you know, and with the price being where it's at, it's not easy for me just to say, oh, I'm going to buy 10 shares of GME. So half a share a day. That's how I've been doing it. I've been kind of out of the mix for a while just because, just because obvious reasons. I've got personal family stuff going on. But AMC, GME, I haven't been buying and focusing on it like I should be. So I'm kind of back now with it. Obviously, you lose a close family member and you kind of, your brain goes a little crazy. So I'm going to try to keep my mind focused a little bit. I did do something though. Everyone who's employed by me, I couldn't figure out how to share shares anywhere else, but I shared them a bonus of 2 AMC shares each. So a few people gonna get some shares. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. That's up to them at that point. But just a little gift. Probably what the fuck. Anyway, but yeah, the implied volatility. It was going crazy this weekend. It implies volatility. I mean, that's basically what it is. So, generally speaking, with all those shares being bought, and I don't know. I really don't know how else to put it except for crime. um, and it's all speculatory from my end. No factual evidence. It's me kind of guessing what's happening, obviously. So do your own DD. But I do think that there's some shady shit kind of constantly going on throughout at least these plays, if not the entire market. But it doesn't mean you can't make money. I mean, a lot of my other plays are in the green right now, so you got to weigh it out. I think, and I've said this a million times, I do think that no matter what, when the whole community is talking about something, buzzing about something, obviously these same dudes are watching, paying attention, and they're going to make sure that it doesn't rise. They're going to give everything they got to keep it down. So, that's just kind of goes with the territory. But like I've said before, at some point or another, what's done in the dark comes to light. Justice really always prevails. There's really no way around it. At some point or another, when, no dates, we don't know. No one will know until it happens. But I don't want to be on the other end of it when it happens, or be on the outside looking in when it happens, because that's the worst when you're just watching it. And I've done it a couple times where I've sold shares and it's popped, but I can't imagine selling these shares and watching a moass and just trying to get in and not being able to. So that's just where I'm at. I guess really, and someone commented this, and it's really true. Expect it when it's least expected. So, in my opinion, I don't think people are selling. I've never, a lot of these dudes are just buy and hold, and that's what it is. So I guess that's all it is. I mean, there's really nothing else to it, And I'm not telling you to buy and hold or buy or sell or hold any of that. This is for me. That's just all it is. Buy and hold. Wait till the right time. It doesn't mean we still can't get a pop today or tomorrow or this week. I do believe it could still happen. The volatility. I mean, it's implying there's volatility. Volatility goes up and down. So it doesn't mean that just because it dropped right after that, they could have thrown everything they have at it. You know what I mean? This morning, and later this afternoon, you can see it pop up. So, and I'm kind of not really banking on that, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But at this point, I don't think, in my personal opinion, we're going to see a MOAS at any time today, tomorrow. I do think you can see a bounce up. And I've said this before. I think they're going to, play with the price a little bit. They're going to get, have the price go up, try to shake people out, drop it back down, try to shake people out. It's just the name of the game, man. So for me, it's pretty simple. All I got to do is buy and hold and wait till I see numbers that I like. So that's pretty much it. Just want to jump in and touch bases because I know last night I made a video. I know Boss Blunts. I know a lot of people were talking about this. So I guess it's kind of even my bad. I was excited last night, but it's okay, man. You can be excited, have fun with the play, man. Enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? I talked about this before too. It's just like life. The stock market, you're up, you're down. You're never down forever, and you're never up forever. So you've seen what AMC and GME can do. You've seen they run in the similar or same, if not the same algorithm. We watched GME the other day pop up like 200%, and I've seen AMC throughout time pop up like 100, 120%. So there's and if I'm being, more than likely, there's been people that have sold after AMC did the reverse split, but then there's been new people coming in. I've seen a lot of new investors. I've seen new YouTube channels. I've seen people like myself. There's a lot of people like me that are just buying and holding. So no matter what, it seems like it's going to continue to grow. I feel like they're trying to kick the can down the road. Maybe not even because they want to, but they just have to. We've talked about this. I've talked about this. I think other people have talked about this. If they were just to decide to close and cover, and there is synthetics and unlocated shares, it would just wipe them out. So from their perspective, if you're hedging this and you've manipulated and you've sold synthetics, if that's you and you're on that side, you're not going to just like, oh well, I guess I'll cover and blow up my entire business today. They're gonna fight it till they can't fight it no more. Just like all these other little things, they get little slaps on the wrist. They do things for $500 million profit and get a $5 million fine. I would imagine they just look at it as a cost of doing business. It's a fee. It's a fee of business. So until regulators and stuff like that crack down harder and start giving people sentences of actual prison time, because like I said, if I go somewhere right now and I take $50 from a dude and the cop comes up to me and is like, hey, I'm not gonna arrest you, but I'm gonna fine you $5 for that, so just pay that ticket, well, then I still came up $45 and didn't get in trouble. So you know what I mean? You're gonna know that next time you can go do that. Morally, it's not right. For most people, I think they have a moral compass and wouldn't do that. But I think the people you're dealing with, money is king, and they're not gonna change their ways just because we're complaining about it. So they're gonna continue to fight. As a matter of fact, they're not gonna change their ways because they see retail complaining. They're gonna fight harder and try to make downplay us and try to make us sound like the bad guy. That's what narcissistic people do. That's what bad guys do. It's just they turn the game against you. They try to make it seem like you're the bad person. So it's just going to be a continuous fight until it ain't no more. But I always believe that good will win, and I believe that being on this side of the play, you're on the good side. So and you're not doing anything criminal by buying and selling or buying and holding a stock that you like, or fighting for a fair market. There's nothing wrong with that. They might try to convince you that you're doing something wrong, like you guys can't buy a stock and hold it. Only we can do that. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? That company's no good. Just let it go. You know, it's just going to be shills. It's going to be trolls. It's going to be haters. It's going to be manipulators. It's going to be bad actors. It's going to be just all that. So it gives me more encouragement to fight against that because I can't stand that type of shit. So, and I do believe, like I said, there's no way around it. At some point, you know, we've been here for so damn long. At this point, it wouldn't make sense for me just to jump out now, anyways. But I'm here for the ride, man. I like the stock. If there's no squeeze, I'm still buying. I'm still holding. Fundamentally, at some point, it'll take a rise, and I'll cash out at that point. So that's it, man. I just want to jump in and touch bases. I got a couple phone calls. I got a call back that were coming in right now. So, you know, and see, someone says I can't buy more AMC and affect my average much. I can buy, yeah. See, and for me, I'm still averaging down. So AMC right now, anytime I buy, it's still less than my current average. You know how I do it. Like I said, I skip a coffee in the morning or whatever the case is, and or skip a lunch for the day, and I'm, you know, I consider it that way. Like I'm putting a few bucks in, and a few bucks I normally would have spent before I got into the market would have just been digested out my system. Now I'm sending it in there, so into the market. So for me, my average is not $5 or under. I've got a couple brokers that, yeah, I've got it a little lower than that, but all in all, if I average all my shares together, I'm probably still sitting around $10 a share. So it's still averaging down for me. GameStop, I'm averaging up every time I add, but I'm like, fuck it, I need more shares. And I don't believe that. I just believe that they're undervalued and underpriced at this point, both stocks and other stocks. All obviously not just AMC and GME. These are just the ones that I believe are worth talking about. So, anyways, like I said, I got to make a couple calls. Hopefully, you guys, you know, hanging in there. And you know, it's always your choice to buy, sell, or hold. Don't ever take anyone's word for it. It's all up to you. It's all up to you, man. That's what it is. Have a good day. Be blessed, and let's get rid soon. Peace.